In November 2019, one of my daughters, Kenny, came back from school to inform me that she can play the saxophone. I laughed out loud, not in disbelief, but because of her size, weight, and age. Now I know the saxophone is a weighty instrument. You and the saxophone, who will carry each other, I replied jokingly. She agreed to bring a saxophone from school the following day, and she did, and actually played a tune. I was impressed. Then came Ijoma, my other daughter, that she can play the violin and saxophone. She played it too. I then remembered the words of Jim Rohn, and I quote, "How many languages can a child learn? As many as you will take time to teach them. They don't lack capacity, they don't lack intelligence and curiosity. They only lack teacher." End of quote. So goes for learning new skills for a child. I demanded to see their wonderful music teacher, Mr. Samuel. I met him. He's a courteous, experienced, hardworking, and dedicated young man, and a multi-instrumentalist.
It is worthy of note to say at this junction that as early as the age of 2 years old, Adimabo has always had interest in drumming. Whatever he picks, he would drum it, he would drag his daddy to where there is drums. Anywhere he finds sticks and drum, he wants to beat it.
We borrowed the saxophone from the school as a starting point for 2 weeks. Then we started rehearsing. It was a beautiful experience for me and the family. I then thought to myself, how I wish a month holiday can be declared so there is more time for them to master their instrument, as I consider the after school hours too short for their rehearsals. Then on the 6th of January 2020, the unexpected happened. On resumption from my annual leave, I was asked to resign compulsorily from the bank. The bank was downsizing. I guess my own long-time holiday came earlier. Confused, yet full of gratitude and thankful for the freedom I've been waiting for. I now have the whole time in my hand. I resigned as advised. Within 2 weeks or more, I was given my severance package.
So he divided his severance package into 3. Part 1 was used to pay for some debts that, immediate debts that he has. Then he invested part 2 into the family yogurt business that we had running. And the last part was used to purchase the musical instrument for the children. So we won't have to use the one from the school any longer. Later, we bought a new drum set, mixers, speakers, book stand, microphones. We were ready for business.
Since my source of income has ceased temporarily, we had to switch to my wife's income before we started generating income from the newly family business. Then in March ending 2020, the world was on indefinite lockdown due to COVID-19. Will I say it's an answered prayer for a national holiday? Well, maybe or maybe not. I wasn't praying for a disease-induced holiday.
We spent the next 6 months rehearsing. Since my husband does not go to work except managing the family business, and I go to work once in a while because of the lockdown, we would play music at home, at the yogurt bar and the gallery. We played for birthday shout-outs and at events. We recorded some songs at the studio also. It was all fun. May I say that Mr. Sam is so good with the children. We introduced him to families who are willing also to go into music. We learned some songs. We learned to play and sing some Christian songs, Christmas songs, songs in the 80s and 90s, and some philosophical songs.
We started dreaming of taking the music to the world. And at the stroke of fate, in September 2021, my wife got an appointment with an NHS hospital in York, England. So it is time to move the family to Europe. While she traveled to England, we intensified efforts in rehearsals. We did not allow the children resume their school year in September 2021. After all, the classes will be repeated when we get to England. Instead, we got them Auntie Joy, a hair maker, who will teach the girls how to make hair, making of hair, baking, art, and music rehearsals, and of course me, painting. This became our routine from September 2021 to January 2022. Then by January ending 2022, we gave out all our musical instruments to families and individuals who may need them, and then we moved to England permanently.
This is part of the beginning of our story. Our life is our story, and the story continues. You will learn through our mistakes and progress. We will take you through the processes and how we surmounted the challenges. We will travel back in time together, and we guarantee you will find something to learn from us each time you listen and watch our videos. But first, let's get Adim a new drum set, shall we? See you in our next video.